You know, we brought a lot of things we think for bracket racers, change it from class. We put in scoreboards, electronic timing. None of that was around early on. Yeah, it's been, you know, just been part of my life for 50 years.
How did you first get interested in drag race? What was your first kind of step into it?
Oh, that was interesting. Dad was a stock car racing guy, and I watched it, loved it, but I didn't like having to do that much work after every race, right? So went to Des Moines Dragway, had a 52 Oldsmobile, ran it there once, and the rest, like they say, that's just history. Moved on. So that was in 68, 19.
68's a good year. That's when my fat, bald, old. Yeah, I started. My dad told me the first one can come anytime. It's the second kid takes 9 months because they got married July 23rd and I was born August 23rd. So I got in a lot of fights in grade school, you know. Yeah.
So we're going to, I think pretty soon here, call up our Battle of the Ages, and we will line up all the box guys on one side and all the old on one side and all the young on the other. Get a picture of everybody, and we have the ladder sheet for you, so we'll call you up here shortly.
Johnny DiPiazza and Brian Dorsett, we're waiting on you. Come on up. How many years did you own this track?
13, I think. I just, it was a financial deal. I mean, we couldn't make it better financially, so it was better to sell to somebody that maybe could. Yeah, we'd reached the end of what we could do, and that's fine. You know, it's a super time-consuming occupation that doesn't pay a lot of money.
What did you do something else full time, like a different career that afforded you the money to buy the track?
Yeah, I was a body man for a long time. Then once we got the shot or the racetrack, we did it full time for about a year and a half. Found out you really can't make a living at it back then. But there weren't races where you could get 250 cars, so that's a good new trend. Yeah, I had a auto damage appraising business that I would do when I wasn't out here mowing 25 or 30 hours a week. But yeah, no, super busy. Love doing it. Just finally the gears wore out.
Johnny DiPiazza, chop, waiting on you. Come on, Mike. You're the one that had to have that preferred spot at the front gate. You made me move. Who did you sell to?
Greg Nikleski and a partner out of Chicago. They had it for, I think, 4 years. And then they ended up selling it to a partnership of Ron Lee, Scott Braun, and Dan Deary. They came in here and dropped a lot of money on it. Big bleachers you have now with them, a lot of paving and staging. But that's a good example. If you have that funding, you can make things happen. It was great to see. I loved everything.
Where's the receiver for this? Now I'm just trying to educate.
It seems to me, you know, I don't know anything about it. It just seems it could be really risky or volatile because the weather can really get you, you know, out of your hand.
Yeah, it's sort of like farming. You know, you can have all these great plans and you lay out your crop, which is your schedule. And then when you get done with that, your 4 big races rain out, and there's no other revenue stream to fall back on. So you just got to cover it up and try to hope next year the plants grow bigger and more cash comes in the bank. So I mean, it's just a high risk thing. I think most guys that own racetracks, literally, they make fantastic tax shelters if you have a money issue. But yeah, making them self-supporting is hard. I mean, you can tell just by the ones that are closing, changing, switching owners. You know, everybody's got great ideas, and then when you drop $700,000-800,000 on it, and you make 80,000. All of a sudden, it's like, I'm an idiot.
Then this will have a battery.
Yeah, why'd I do that? Yeah, so, you know, I mean, some tracks make it, some fight. Some guys love little Humboldt Dragway over 100 miles from here. Small place, 50 cars. probably makes money because the overhead is.
Tell Matt, yeah, we also got to throw a big battery in the transmitter.
I see having to do other things, you know, like maybe some type of concerts or festivals or something that don't even involve the cars, just to use all your land acreage.
We just need a battery on this.
Yeah, we did a marble together. We also leased a stock car track in between when we had Eddie. So I knew nothing about stock car. Proved. So we had a concert once. I think, you might correct me, but I think 11 people showed up. So we sat in the stand. She played the whole concert. And
We'll have a battery in this. Double check.
I don't remember much of that, but they say it was good. It was interesting. So I got out of the concert.
Yeah, it just seems volatile because of the weather, and it seems different now though that in the 70s when I was a kid, you know, the stands were always full at Byron, and now I don't see hardly anybody.
No, I think, well, the bracket racing is big. I mean, you get 150, you get 200 cars, you're talking a 9 or 10 hour day. And there's no spectator.
Just be careful if you wiggle like
they can't.
it's been giving us problems. I know there's nothing.
We all paid racing. Yes, sir. Yeah, and it all comes down to entertainment. And
we're gonna lose battery.
Drag racing is that thing where at a time, understand. It's hard to call it entertaining. I mean, it is what it is, and it's a participant sport. And like I say, I've been doing it since '69 or '68. I love it.
I think the math, you know, the dial-ins and the reaction times and the over-under and now with the auto start, you know, deal with the red lights, you know, who was the word? I think it's too hard for people that sit out there to understand all of it. They don't get why the first guy that got there didn't win. That's what they all thought drag racing was.
Yeah, one of the times when my mom ran the concession stand, I'll never forget this. Steve Schmidt was a friend of ours. He came up and I was in there. My mom said, "Well, how'd it go?" And he goes, "Oh, I lost by 1,000." You know, she looked at him and went, "What are those things?" And she didn't know. She didn't know what 1,000 was. So that's part of it, is communicating that we all think 100th is a week. You know, I mean, oh, I lost by 100. It's horrible. So, yeah, it's a very minute game down. You know, math down to the finish line is just if you break it down into inches per thousands, it's scary how close these races are.
And I do that. I do say that I feel it's organized gambling with a way to control the odds in your favor. With you have a little better equipment, you try and, you know, get it to repeat better. You double enter because to me it's just math. I've never worried about the paint jobs and the smoke and how fast. I just organized gambling, way to control the odds.
Yeah, you're going to see out here right now, final 4 cars. One of them I think is high 6s, seconds. One of them is 440, 450. Got a couple of mid 5 second cars. Totally different 4 vehicles are going to race for $21,000. And it's $21,000 to win, 5,000 or so runner-up, right? 6,000 runner-up. So, yeah, I mean, it is math. If this guy can have a better reaction time and run closer to the dial-in.
The whole thing up. Yep. Unplug this, slap these batteries in, turn everything back on. Perfect.
Yeah,
now
well, here's
I'm
a
just
little
gonna
barrel
leave
pulling
this.
out. Probably small rock in it, I'm not sure. 678 against the
And where's
this
my
dragster
battery?
probably is 1,000 or 1,100 horsepower. 450 dial-in. Engine costs twice as much. That's reality.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, John. Semifinals, Dan Pluta, left side, Christopher Tackett, right side. It's exciting. One of them is going to go race for 21 grand here in a couple minutes. One of them is going to go get the free pizza and beer and sulk. But we got tomorrow, boys and girls. You got to listen to me again all day. Sorry. $480 in the left, $678 in the right. One of them's got their work cut out. Left-hand side, 13 and 2 above, going to the final for 21 grand for the Pluta family. Right side, 32 and a thou under. Took 6 thou. Could have won. Had to take 5 or less. That's tough. Need our... Brian Dorset, left side. Johnny DiPiazza, right side. Brother of Andrew. Didn't see Andrew here this weekend yet. Andrew's probably at home counting his money. It probably takes all week. He got that much. Take some time to count it. Oh, I'm going to say wrong dial-in was put in there. Minus 230 in the left lane, minus 005 in the right lane. And Tammy, I just got a little news there. I hope mom and dad are feeling good. I was a bummer. I know I just went through that with my mom. Holy cow, I never thought that was that hard.
All right, you guys, we're about to have the first ever junior dragster final round at a GallStar Bracket Races event. Give it up for these kids today. Ty Ratcliffe with lane choice over Mackenzie Scribner. These kids are racing for $500. Plus the mini GallStar trophy. See the cute guy down here. Look at that little trophy. And we got big checks as well.
Battle of the Ages, you are on standby. Probably about 5 minutes, and we might be calling you up. So if you're in the Battle of the Ages race, get your cars off the battery charger. Make sure you're ready to go, please. DiPiazza's in the final of the other race, and he's in the Battle of the Ages race. So that's what's holding us up on that. But we'll get you all up here, and Johnny can come around and be at the last car. But you're on standby. Lemke Construction Junior Dragster, final $500 to win. Mackenzie Scribner in the left, $790. Ty Ratcliffe in the right, $790. Heads up. You want to know a trick? Watch the stage lights. Whichever one goes out first. Yeah, you couldn't even hardly see that one. 100th separates them. Oh, wow. 31,791 on a 790 for Ty to win $500. Mackenzie, 45, 6 above. No good for Mackenzie. She'll win in life in the long run. She's the female. All females win. So young versus old. I need the young guns in lane 6, angled towards the center. The old guys, I need you in lane 0 against the fence, angled towards the center. And then we're going to have our final 21K come up in 3 and 4. And we'll get it all matched up after they run the final then. So young guns, old guys on lane 0. Young guys in lane 6, bring them up, please. Young guys lane 6, aim it towards the center. Old guys lane 0, Aim it towards the center. Perfect.
You guys, we got pizza. There's pizza down here. Come and grab one. Take it back to the motorhome for later, maybe. Thanks to Luis Motorsports Insurance for helping us make that happen. I don't know if there's any free beer left over there, but there's definitely pizza. Justin Cruz, I have a question for you in the tower. Oh, there's Justin. Hey, Justin. We'd take you in the tower. All right, I need my finalists. As soon as you're ready, I'll take my finalists to the head of the lanes, please.
All right, I got to make a comment with my OCD. You see how you young guys were supposed to be in lane 6 and you're all the way out in lane 4? Can't follow directions. Old guys, they're over there. 0, other than Campbell, he's from Minnesota. He's just dumb. He has to be out in the middle of lane 2, not in 0. But young kids, you're all over out there. Old versus young, right there shows it. And Campbell, you've been to divisionals. Johnny D. Piazza waiting on you, little buddy.
So I'll take Johnny G. Piazza. I'll take Johnny D. Piazza just as soon as you can to the lanes, please.
Here we go. $21,000. Dan Pluta left side. Right side, Johnny DiPiazza. Keep your hands inside the vehicle at all times and enjoy the ride. $480 in the left, $576 in the right. Put in the beams. First time that DiPiazza's driven that car. DiPiazza, 005, 20 in the left. Oh. 20 in the left, dead on with the 1 for the win. Right side, 005, 6 thou under, taking 22. Gabe Killian, come on up to the tower, young man.
All right, we're going to get Dane Pluta and Johnny DiPiazza down here to the winner's circle. See what's on their mind after a long day of great racing. Look at that, Dan Pluta. Dead on with a 1 final round for $21K. And then shortly after the winner's circle celebration, we're going to get into the Battle of the H's. All right, I have the most unorthodox camera backup situation as Gabe coming in, holding the drone. All right, Gabe, come in. Here's our interview camera. All right, Dan, come on over here. Down here in a 21K winner circle, Dan. I got to know what's going through.
What's going through my head? I have no idea.
How'd you get here today? What did it look like, this journey on the way to the final round?
Yes, it was a nice, cool, calm day. No pressure, no heat. No, it was started off really good. Then I started messing up, and luckily I got through those rounds and made it here.
Well, Dan, I'm sorry the big check says 16K. We had a little weather here, a little challenges on Friday. But I bet you're not going to complain that it's 21K right now.
No, I'm not.
Right. I know that you probably got a lot of people. I know that you probably got a lot of people to thank. See how weekend out here.
Obviously my family, wife, everybody, as they know who they are.
You are. Let him hear, guys. Dan, 1K champion here at the Fuel Factory Midwest Bracket Fest, presented by Erson Cams. Nice job.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Man, them are some wild shoes you got, brother.
It's the way my girls stay with me every weekend. So
That's awesome, man. Look at these shoes. Get them on camera. Those are some custom designed. Johnny DiPiazza, you had a good day, man. What's going through your head?
I cannot thank Mike, Tammy, Jim, everybody that's been at my trailer all day trying to figure out what was wrong with the vet. I finally gave up on it. Mike offered his stuff. It's kind of surreal. This car drives a lot like my dad's car, so it was kind of felt a little at home. So it was neat. It was a lot of fun.
I can't imagine. I mean, I don't find myself in a winner's circle very often, especially one this big, and I can't imagine it doing it in a car. Have you ever driven this car before at all?
I've never been in it till this morning.
That's amazing. And so did you get a time? You got one time hit in this car?
Yeah, I got the one-time hit and just relied on Mike to kind of give me. He trusted me with whatever I needed to do, and it just happened to work.
That's awesome. That's an incredible display of your talent and a nice display of Mike's equipment, too. I guess the car must be pretty good, huh?
That car is awesome. I've always had my doubts on a gas car. This one's pretty good. So, awesome. I'm kind of speechless.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure there's some people you need to shout out, some people maybe you got to thank. Maybe there's some people watching back home who you got out there helping you.
All my brothers, my mom. Obviously we have this new baby little girl over here, Clara Marie.
Get him in.
My daughters, who one's playing up in Plover, Wisconsin, playing softball. They're doing themselves some fun. Obviously Mike. And you know what? What you guys did with this racetrack and with the pits and everything, man, you guys rocked it. Like, that was when I got the picture from the Halversons on Friday morning and said, don't bother coming down here. They're like, oh, geez. So, but no, well done. Everything, you guys do a great job.
And now you're in 21K winner circle for a runner-up tonight, and you're not done yet. The Battle of the Ages, you going to still race that?
I'm in it.
All right, sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, let them hear you. Your runner-up here for 21K, Johnny DiPiazza. All right, so this is a first for me. I'm down here in a $500 winner circle for a junior dragster. It's the first time ever out here at GallStar Bracket Races. I got Ty Ratcliffe out here in the winner circle. Ty, first tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How old are you? How long you been doing juniors?
I'm from Panora. I'm 14 and 3 years.
Awesome, man. So you've been, have you been racking up some wins in your last 3 years, or pretty successful out here with juniors?
Yeah.
Have you ever raced junior dragsters on a live stream event before?
Yeah.
You ever been in the winner circle on a live stream before?
No.
All right, man. It's all good. It's all good. So I know you probably got friends, family, probably a lot of people watching back home. Who you want to shout out? Who do you want to thank for having an awesome hot rod, got you all the way to the winner circle here?
My family, and yeah, just them.
Just them. That's what's up, you guys. Let them hear you. The first ever GallStar Bracket Races Junior Dragster champion is Ty Ratcliffe. All right, Jock Nicholson. Are you down here? Jock Nicholson. He's back there somewhere. Okay. All right, I'm going to ask people to start clearing the staging lanes area as we're going to get our pairs for the Battle of the Ages, round number 1, brought up to the head of the staging lanes. We're going to run it with the old side first. Them 8 old drivers going to battle it down to 1, and the 8 young drivers going to battle it down to 1, and we will race them 2 off for a $1,000 payday courtesy of Jock Nicholson, TrailerTow.com. So, Jock's got that ladder in his hand. Let me look at that for a second, Jock. We're going to go just right down the ladder sheet. As the pairing show, Brad Mickle, lane choice over Joe Marks. You guys will be first out. Mark Junker, lane choice over Gary Shear. You'll be second out. Steve Roars with lane choice over Keith Johnson. You'll be third pair out. Shane Boney with lane choice over Steve Elsie. That's the 4th pair out. Then we'll go over to the young side. First pair will be Cole Vogel, lane choice over Ben Haugen. Second pair out will be Johnny DiPiazza, lane choice over Mike Drake. Third pair out will be Nick Gaines with lane choice over Cody Kaufman. And then the last pair out here of round number 1, Cam Geezy, lane choice over Travis Smiley. So just as you see it on the ladder that we sent out on WhatsApp, that's how we'll pull you up into the lane. So get the tires right, get strapped in, let's make it happen.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Hank said it's a night, so you get me the rest of it. Coming up next will be the old side of the Battle of the Ages.
You're watching Midwest Bracket Fest on GallStar TV.
All right, so check it out. I'm down here in the pits at the Advantage RV's Golf Stars and Stripes $100,000 drag race powered by Go Lithium. I'm down here with Tony V. Tony?
Yes, sir.
You had a great weekend out here, but I know that the day didn't end exactly how you wanted it to here today, but I do have a little bit of a special award for you because up here in the tower, we've been paying close attention, and there's some nice looking hot rods out here. And what I'd like here to do today is award to you the best appearing dragster on the property this weekend. Your car is beautiful. What do you think?
Man, I appreciate that. That was we got here late Friday night. It was kind of a should we go, should we not go? And my buddy Josh is like, you guys better be here in a couple hours after I got off work Friday night. And it's been nothing but a great experience. You guys are awesome over here. Giveaways all day. It's been great. The races ran beautiful, super easy, no stress going to the lanes. Everything's been great, so I appreciate it.
So check it out. Speaking of prizes all day long, our best appearing dragster this weekend is brought to you by Dialed In Details. So we have a Dialed In Details, which is Chris Whitfield's business, big supporter of GallStar Bracket Races. He threw in a bracket bucket kit for you, which is an assortment of detailing products, because this thing behind us here looks incredible, and we can tell you put in the work to keep this thing clean. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Every pass.
Every single pass. You're wiping this down every
pass.
That's incredible.
Besides, I have to wait for the headers to cool off, so otherwise I burn myself. But
man,
every pass.
Like I said, we're up in the tower, and I'm like, man, that car looks clean. And then we're like, oh, that car looks clean too, all this stuff. But the difference is your car looks this clean. Oh, every single pass, dude. Every single pass, you're wiping it down.
I was having a heart attack because the rain and stuff we had this morning, and the return road was a swamp coming through a couple different spots, and I had to duck. Good thing I was short. I had to duck behind the windshield, and I got back, and it looked like I, drove it through the rain to get here, and I was like, oh man, I can't. I gotta.
Let me tell you a little bit about the contents of this bracket. But of course, you're getting the bucket with the Gamma water seal tight lid. You're getting the quick detailer, paint wax, heavy duty degreaser, a tire dressing, glass cleaner, car shampoo, all-purpose cleaner. You're getting a premium wash mitt. You're getting 5 of these, the most ultra soft cleaning top.
Left-hand side, Mark Junker, the Chevy Vega, dialed 553 on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, Gary Shear, the Go Lithium S10, dialed 660. Win light turns on for Shear, 44 and 1 above 6. Gets it done. And that'll bring up Keith Johnson, borrowing Mike Campbell's dragster. Keith dialed a 458 on the left-hand side, and Steve Roars, the green Camaro on the right-hand side, dialed 665. Separate on this side. Win light turns on for Roars. 39 and 1 above 4 gets it done. Johnson was 4 above 4. No bueno. 47 green. And that'll bring up Shane Boney. Deleuze Hot Rod Shop, Chevy Nova on the left-hand side, down 574. And Steve Elsey, the Nostalgia front engine dragster, down 492. The G&S chassis and dyno front engine dragster on the right hand side. The Lewis Hot Rod Shop Chevy Nova on the left hand side. $10,000, separate them on this side. Win line turns on for Give It to Elsie. 16 and dead 8. Gets it done by 9,000. Shane Boney was 26, dead 7, and no good. Win light, give it to Steve Elsie. Here comes the first pair of the Youngs. Cam Geezy, the Chevy 2 Nova on the right-hand side, down 532. Giving 2/10 worth of chase to Travis Smiley. The FDI orange Chevy Camaro, down 555. Geezy for Geezy Racing Solutions. Smiley going to be the last to lock the tree. One of them was definitely green. And sure enough, Smiley 22, 1 above 3, gets it done by 19,000. Geezy was 79 and under, no bueno. Mike Drake on the left-hand side, the Dodge, dialed 659. Johnny DiPiazza, just runner up here in the main event, dialed 575 in the Camaro. Johnny is in trouble and gets it done. Oh my, Mike Drake's not going to be happy. Smiley 72, 1 above 2, gets it done. Mike Drake 31 and gave it back, no good. Nick Gaines on the right-hand side, the 463 dialed Shorty Dragster. Looks to his left and sees Cody Coffey. The Chevy 2 Nova dialed 665. Kaufman's going to get it done. 12 and 2 above 8 gets it done. Gaines was 36 and 1 above 9. No good. Win light. Cody Kaufman. And here comes Ben Haugen. Ben in the other black Shorty Dragster dialed 454. Looks to his right and sees Cole Vogel. The Camaro dialed 610 on the right-hand side. Vogel's in trouble. Sure enough, 12 and dead 3 gets it done by 28 thou for Ben Haugen. As Cole Vogel was 43, it goes dead 0, but to no avail. Win light, Ben Haugen.
And Battle of the Ages Racers. You remember the deal. Don't wait for the call. Just bring it right back around. Cool it, fuel it, bring her back around. You don't have to wait for my call. We got 8 left in the Battle of the Ages. Steve Elsie is in the lanes already.
He
We're
literally
waiting. Look, we're waiting on 7 more of you.
Literally, he made his pass and was like, all right, well, I'm good. Let's just pull it right back in. It took him a whole 30 seconds to make his whole lap.
All right.
Is that a track record?
He read the process and procedure. He's got the fuel in the lanes. He's fueling up. And, hey, Gabe, I was down on the track for most of this, so I didn't get to watch the numbers, but who looked stronger there, young or old? What did it look like, brother?
Oof, I'm not going to lie.
You got to make a call. Are you picking young or old right now? Who's taking it all?
Jeez, you really put me on the spot here, man.
Usually
I'm supposed.
You just watched every bear.
Usually, as an announcer, I'm supposed to stay bipartisan here. But I gotta say, D Piazza was 72 and got it done. So it's looking like if D Piazza can get back on his game, and I know he will. Young's looking pretty strong here.
Young's looking strong. What do you think, Jack? He was thinking Young's got it tonight. How do you feel?
Well, unbiased opinion, because you got to stay even. They don't have a chance. If these old guys can make it till like 7, 8 o'clock at night, then they're grooving. They're ready to go. It's over. We haven't seen it yet. So, by the way, don't let me down. See, Shear's back already. Flip the deck up on that S10, throw fuel in it, keep those lithium batteries going. He's ready to roll.
Where's my young guys at? So, Jock, thank you, first of all, for putting up this race.
Hey, I'm glad we came up with the idea. The support behind this, to raise, I think, nearly $5,000 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital this is one little drag strip in Iowa, right? Incredible amount of, will that you guys put out there and put your money where your heart is, and we appreciate it. And I think the kids down there at Memphis are going to too. It's going to be a great cause. It helps kids, helps the family stay down there with their kids. Of course, racing's part of it, and you guys that are doing this, It's only been 104 degrees, 40-mile-an-hour winds, and we only got, we're going to add a 4-round race to that. And everybody said, "Yep, let's go." And they, I don't know what to say. I mean, I've watched this stuff for 50 years, and it's just the same. I mean, it's a great group of people. This comes from the heart, and I appreciate y'all.
Now, I do have to mention, it is still 91 degrees in this wonderful room of ours.
I see that. I thought maybe Hank was, maybe being on the false side a little bit.
No, it's literally a number written in our room
right now. It is nicer out there in staging lanes, and I would not have said that 2 hours ago.
No, I would not have either. I just held the camera, or a drone pretty much, as a live stream feed, and that was definitely an experience. However, it's just awesome for what you, of course, do for all of us racers in not only your company, but this race alone.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I just love being part of it. I do, and I hope everybody knows that. I think they do. Been around a long time. So to get off of me, let's look at this. 3 old guys are back. Where's
correction?
4. I wonder where the young guys are.
Yeah, they're probably shooting monsters right now.
Well, you know what happened. You know what happened? That girlfriends, kids.
Yeah,
this all over here. We might do a Ron Leak rule where, well, you ain't here, you missed it.
Well, you got your whole team back. I'm still waiting for mine.
I know. That's like,
but
you have to call it the emergency call.
But you are very connected in Trailer Toad, correct? I just want to.
Yeah, we own the company. Started it just about 20 years ago. It's been crazy. Of all the crazy businesses I've had, I've only worked for people maybe 4 years out of 74. Yeah, it's been great. We get to help racers get to the races without tearing their motorhomes up. Service customers as good as we can, and I think the same thing goes with the guys that jumped in there. Jones Design helped going to do the helmets. We didn't have to do that. He did it because he wants to be part of helping the program with St. Jude's and racers in general. And same with Performance Bodies is really kind of a weird sponsor to get for this, but he sells, I don't know, a lot of stock car parts, all that stuff, bodies and everything. And he jumped in there and said, "Hey, we'll do $50 to every first-round loser." So everybody that just lost, to cushion that blow a little bit, you have an envelope with a $50 gift certificate from Performance Bodies, and they sell a lot more than stock car parts, safety equipment, and that's enough of that. And young racers, hey, it's just like a teacher. It's like a teacher. I got to tell you to get back to your desk. Come on, let's go. Old guys are ready. Now they're going to start wandering around, getting lost.
Ben Haugen, Johnny DiPiazza, Cody Kaufman, Travis Smiley. Make it back to the lanes, please. You're making me sad. They're all here already.
They're here. Now they're just turning their headlights on because they got nothing better to do.
There's Smiley. We got one of them. Thanks, Smiley, for answering my call pretty quick.
This will be good. And again, thanks to you, the 16 guys that got drawn. I mean, it's not cheap to run these cars down the track. I mean, and everybody out here that's listening is aware of what it costs to do this, get them here, buy trailers, the whole thing. And appreciate you all so much. When we first talked about this, I said, well, maybe we can get 20 or 30 people to do it, and we'll have an 8-car show. And it was just blew up. And I mean, Shane Boney kind of kicked it off, and it just went from there, and unbelievable. So thank you all so much. I'm just going to kind of wander around, enjoy it, and let the announcement go to the pro. I'll talk to you all later.
I am far from that, Jock, but thank you for stopping by. So thank you, all of you racers who sent in your money to St. Jude's. The official number is somewhere around 5K. So $5 grand going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Thank you guys so much. Once again, Team Young, I need Cody Kaufman, Johnny DiPiazza, and Ben Haugen back to the lanes, please, as Smiley is already back up there. And we got the rest of the team whole. So, just make it back up here.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and hit the track with the old guys. We got 3 out of 4 of the young guys. Just waiting on Johnny. So we will see Brad Mickle and Gary Shear. Gary Shear with lane choice. And of course, we'll see Steve Elzy and Steve Roars. Elzy with lane choice.
Just like that, we are going back into the old side of the category. We'll start it off with Brad Mickle and Gary Shear. Brad Mickle, the Mustang, dialed 628 on the left-hand side. Little notch back. Little pick 'em up truck. Chevy S10 dialed 660. That is Gary Shear. Tree is locked. One of them nailed it. One of them was a little cautious. Win light turns on for. Give it to Bad Brad. 9 and 1 above 8 gets it done. Shear was 32. 3 above 6. No good. Win light. Brad Mickle. That'll bring up the other semifinal, the old side of the category. Steve Elzy, the Nostalgia front engine dragster, dialed 492 on the right-hand side. Looks over to his left and sees the rear bumper of Steve Roars. The green Camaro out of Wisconsin, dialed 665 on the left-hand side. $15,000 separate him in favor of Roars. Win light Roars. 4, 3 above 0. Gets it done by 11. Elzy was 19 and 2 above 6. No bueno. Win light Steve Roars. So the final round for the old side of the category has been set. Now we wait for the young side to tell you your true semifinal. Here comes the first semifinal of the young side of the category. Cody Kaufman, the Chevy Tunova on the left-hand side, down 665. Travis Smiley in the Camaro, down 550. A second and a tenth separate these two. Smiley locks the tree. 13th out red for Kaufman sends Travis Smiley into the semifinals. Smiley goes 7th out under. 7th out under gets it done. Kaufman, 13 red, no good. And the 330 burnout can only mean it's Ben Haugen. The black shorty dragster dialed in at a 453 on the right-hand side. Left-hand side is Johnny DiPiazza, your tonight runner-up in the main event. Dialed 574 in the Camaro. Tree is locked. This one's going to be close. Win light turns on for Give It to Haugen. 11 and 6th thou under gets it done on the double breakout. DiPiazza was 2, but breaks it out a bunch more. Win light by 8th thou. Give it to Ben Haugen.
Wells. Sin, what do you got? You're old.
I got Big Data Ben Haugen for the W.
Down here with Hot Shot Blue. What do you got, young or old tonight?
Definitely young.
I'm down here with young lady who lives Hot Rod Shop. That I can't remember her name right now, so I'm really sorry. Who do you got, young or old tonight?
I'm gonna follow with young.
Whoa! All right, let's see.
See, Tom,
Who do you got,
everyone-
young or old? Old. Okay, so we got three people so far. The young is gonna take it in the battle of the age. One, the old is gonna take. Josh Jones. Gosh, I'm sorry. Might have been. It's a long day. Who do you got tonight, young or old?
I got to go young.
That's 4 for young and 1 for old.
That's my boy. Attaboy, Josh.
Who do you think tonight, young or old, is going to take it tonight?
I think the young is going to take it tonight.
How about you?
Young.
Man, these old guys got to work cut out for them tonight.
Young's catching up, man. I gotta tell you. You know what I will tell you though? Old is a lot better at making it back to the lanes than Team Young for sure.
Race that the young is going to win might be the main race, but the old is definitely winning the race to the staging lanes tonight.
Oh man.
Hey, who's winning the battle of the ages tonight, young or old? Who do you think? And the young side going to take the win, or the old side going to make it happen tonight? What do you think, man?
Probably the young.
Probably the young. Tell you what, guys are the fastest to the lanes, though. All right, we're waiting on 2. We need Big Dad Ben Haugen and Travis Smiley. We'll take you when you're ready. Yeah, that's a good idea, Gabe. I will. My wife's down here in the lanes. Amanda, who you think's going to win the battle of the ages tonight? Young or old?
Young.
Ooh!
I think there's like been 2 people tell me the old are going to win.
I just talked to Cole Castile, and he said, he gave me a specific person. He said Haugen's got it done.
Haugen's on the young side.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Haugen, we'll take the lanes. We'll take Travis Smiley. That's our final 4. As we got the old side up here. These guys are dialed in, ready to go. Waiting on them young guns.
Bad Brad Mickle and Steve Roars. They're already up here. Smiley, Haugen, we'll take you to the lanes.
So Travis Smiley has arrived to the lanes. Ben Haugen will have lane choice over Smiley. Steve Roars will have lane choice over Mickle.
Steve Roars. Okay, we're lined up. You're in the finals of the old guys' side. You got a strategy all set to win this?
Just do my best.
That's Steve Roars. Actions more than words. And here we go. Got Brad getting ready for the finals of the old guys. Are you ready for it?
Steve and I have raced many, many times, so.
Oh, so this is not a new thing. You race Steve like Rock Falls, Brainerd, both. Okay, all right. Well, the old guys are getting suited up. Tom, you got the word from the youngsters.
All right, I'm down here with Big Daddy Ben Haugen. Benjamin, what do you got lined up for Travis Smiley?
I just hope I don't have to tear my car apart again after the round.
You're a little sweaty right now. Those Goldilocks look wet.
Yeah, it's been a challenge. This car has wanted to fight me the whole day.
Well, good luck to you here in the semifinal. Travis Smiley, everything going smooth for you? What's your day looking like?
Yeah, the whole car's got a whole ignition system on it today. You know, good day to work on shit.
I think they're both carrying 8. That's what I'm thinking.
Mama Haugen, who's young or old?
That's kind of a contradiction with me because I'm old, he's young.
But who's going to win tonight?
Young.
All right, suit them up. Let's get them on the track. The old guys are ready. Bring them out.
Here comes the final of the old old side of the old versus young shootout. Bad Brad Mickeldout, 628 in the Mustang, left-hand side. Steve Rohr, about 666. Both have been flat nasty today. Who will get it done and move on to face the winner of the Youngs? Brad Mickel for the Fords for Team Extreme. And a bunch of help on that left-hand side. Roars is in, so is Mickel. Win line turns on for Give it to Mickel, 24 and 2 above 0. Gets it done by 23 thou. Roars was 42 and 2 above 5, no good. And it's going to be Brad Mickel versus the winner of this. .330 burnout of Ben Haugen, down 452 in the shorty dragster. And Travis Smiley, the Camaro, down 550. Either way, Brad's getting chased, and by a good chunk. But will it be by a lawn dart or by a full-size door car? Haugen's in. Smiley is in. Oh boy. Haugen is gonna, hang on to it, Haugen, hang on. Whoa. Haugen just barely hanging on to it and will not see the win light. He got way over to the, wow. Way over to the other side of the wall, crossed the track, and saved it right in front of Travis Smiley. Oh boy. Travis Smiley, 35 and 1 above 3, gets it done by 6th now. Smiley got all sorts of sideways, 14 and above, no good. And we might need a new set of pants over on the right-hand side. So with that being said, your final round is Travis Smiley versus Brad Mickle for $1,000. I think we're going to pull up an instant replay. Yeah, Haugen got all sorts of crossed up there at the top end, and that could have been very bad. But he got everything under control, and he lives to race another day. So that being said, we're going to take it back down to the staging lanes with Tom, Jock, and I. And we'll be back with more of the Battle of the Ages, the final round, coming up next. Stay tuned. Hey, Jock. Wow, that's... Travis Smiley, Brad Mickle, of the Battle of the Ages. What are you thinking?
Well, I do. If Travis can recover from seeing a dragster, driving right across in front of him, he's looking good. I mean, he loves these late things, fresh ignition, all that. But and they're killing it. I'm still leaning towards the old guys.
It's going to be one great race shortly. I mean, 628 to a 550. That is a considerable ET margin for a door car, especially since I'm a slow door car. I know it's not easy to chase or to give anyway. So,
I mean, yeah, because I'm always being chased by these guys, and in the S10 you can see things, just can't do nothing about it. You know, you look back and you go, tell my right foot not to do anything stupid, and it normally does. But yeah, it'll be a good race. These guys earned it. $1,000 to the winner. Custom helmet, paint job coming up. So it's gonna be good. Probably about 10 minutes. If we can get Travis back here, he might be. He needs a defibrillator or something, but he'd be good.
Like I said, Code Brown after that. Jeez. Alrighty, we are going to clean things up, not literally, hopefully, and we'll be back. All right, Josh, I got to ask you. Brad Mickle, Travis Smiley in the final. Who do you got?
Ooh, I don't know, bro.
You got to have someone in mind.
I'm not answering that.
He's playing bipartisan.
I'm good with the runner-up because we get to do something cool on their helmet. So.
Oh, you're the one designing the helmet.
I'm painting the freaking helmet.
I have to say, JRJ Custom Designs, Peyton for the runner-up. And I mean, I already know what you do, and it's wonderful. So I got to say, very, very great work. Wouldn't you say, Jock?
Oh, you mean you have to speak into this? Yeah. Yeah, when I called him, he said, yeah, we'll do this. I'd be glad to help. Appreciate it. He sent me the pictures of all these helmets sitting in his shop. I go like, is that, like, you did that in 1 year? I mean, holy crap. I used to own a body shop. And as soon as you start doing and candies and masking it and clear coat, and it's like, do you ever, it's a lot of time. I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like anymore now, you just do a little paint job on a bumper, and it's like 4 hours because it's like 3 coats, do clear, but this, that. Except if you have a red S10, I just use spray bomb. Touch it up with Rust-Oleum red.
Yeah, Rust-Oleum red, baby. All righty, final round. Brad Mickle, Smiley, whenever you're ready, bring them on up. All righty. Brad Mickle is pulling her on up. Smiley's already here. They're going to talk some numbers, so I'm going to not head over there. And we will see how it goes out. Okay, let's keep it this way. Travis Smiley, Brad Mickle, Chevy versus Ford, old versus young. What a race for cancer research, let me tell you.
I'm trying to figure out how I can announce this correctly. These guys just talked about the $1,000 to win, right? And the normal thing, you get to a final, and you always talk about what you're going to do with the money. And these guys decided, and Josh came up with an idea, if they donated the $1,000 to St. Jude's, to the Children's Hospital, he would do custom paint jobs on both helmets. That's a lot of work, man. I mean, it is, and I mean, that's a huge thing. Thank you so much. And for the two racers here, I mean, money, I mean, we all know every race car operates on it. From the time you get home and you start looking at bow spring until you bring it here and find out you should have bought $900 for the slicks. But at any rate, awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. Just I don't know, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Both of you, after this, please come back up. We'll get photos. I want a picture of the cars with his. He's got a sign. I got one too for our check. Whoever wins does get the check. So it's a big one. I mean, it is. So that is just great. And by the way, Smiley's okay. He didn't run over the parachute down there, and everything's good. Whoa, that was a wild semifinal. There is something at stake, though they're doing all these other good things. It is still the old versus the young. Who gets the big check, right? These guys, great sportsmanship, unbelievable. Thank you. I never thought that happened. Josh, thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's cool.
Hands have been shook. Lanes have been decided. Here we go. For $1,000, a big check and /or a helmet paint from JRJ Custom Designs. Your official final round for the Battle of the Ages. Brad Mickle for Team Old and Travis Smiley for Team Young. Ford versus Chevy for $1,000. You couldn't make it any better than that.
Well, the only thing that got a little better was they gave the $1,000 to St. Jude's. So really what they're racing for, they're going to race for the check. And Josh volunteered, or I mean, that's a lot of work. He's going to do both of their helmets if they gave the money to St. Jude's.
That is wonderful. So that's almost $6,000 toward St. Jude's for 2 helmet paint and a big check.
Yeah, that caught me off guard. That's unbelievable. These guys have ran their cars down, just about ran over another guy's parachute, which worked out all fine, no problem. Ben will show up here eventually, I'm sure. As soon as these two guys are ready, a good end to the day for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Thanks to Tom with GallStar, Cedar Falls Motorsports Park for letting us make this happen, and especially all you guys out there having that last cold beer or maybe a water. Got to get up at 8 o'clock, man. They're going to start early. I'm thinking about just going to the buyback round. But anyway.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. You can do it. I've seen other guys do it. But thank you so much for supporting St. Jude's Children's Hospital with your donations to buy tickets, and it's going to go a long ways to help kids. Appreciate it.
And if it wasn't for you, Jock, we wouldn't even have this opportunity. So thank you so much to Jock. Oh, there we go. And Trailer Toad, thank you so much.
Sure, absolutely, 100%. Couldn't do it without Tom either. He was agreed on it, and then and now he's going like, we got to get this done, man. I've been here like 16 hours.
We started at 8 o'clock, and it's 10:08 currently. So we have been doing this for a solid 14 hours.
Yeah, and it's been solid. There's been no downtime, so everybody got their stuff ready in super hot, heated conditions. There you go. Bring them on up.
All righty. Signal has been said. Bring them on up. And I'm going to back to my little office in the tower, and we're going to finish this thing up.
Bring him back down the track, you guys. Winner and runner-up. We'll do photos.
It back down the track, the words from Jock Nicholson. I better switch microphones before I get out of time.
So what do you think? Young is over in the pit side lane. Old versus Young.
And here we go. Final round, Old versus Young. Starting right now, Travis Smiley in the Camaro, dialed 550, right-hand side. Looks to his left, the lane he was just in, and looks at Brad Mickle. The Mustang, dialed 627. Now, being a slow door car myself, it is hard to judge a fast door car like Smiley. But Brad has no issue facing a fast door car. Smiley has all the vision in the world for some helmet paint jobs and a big check. Who is going to the winner? Smiley is in control and gets it done. 30 and 1 above 2 gets it done by 7th thou. Mickle was 71 on the tree and breaks it out by a good chunk. Travis Smiley is your Battle of the Ages winner. Congratulations. And we will go to the winner's circle. Congratulations, Travis Smiley. And thank you, everyone who donated to St. Jude's after they decided to put the whole pot toward St. Jude's. It is $6 grand going to cancer research through St. Jude's. And racers, we can't thank you enough. See you guys in the winner's circle.
Okay, so I missed it a little bit. He nipped us. They nipped us. Yeah, that's cool. Well, hey, it's late. You know, we need to get our rest.
Right. Yes, we do. Past our bedtime for some of us.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Anyway, thank you so much. That idea was great. I mean, these two guys ran their cars, wore them out more today at the end of the day, and yet still they agreed to donate the $1,000 to St. Jude's, and they're just racing for who is the baddest today. Yep. Appreciate that.
I think it's a great cause. I'm happy to donate all the money there, and thank you, Josh, for stepping up with the helmet deal. That's awesome.
No, it's really great. Okay. I don't know about Travis. See if we don't know if he recovered from the parachute chase. Let's ask him. Yeah.
Travis. First off, take your big check. Congratulations to Travis Smiley. Travis, first off, that semifinal. We kind of have to address the elephant in the room. What did you really see at that one?
Well, I went through the finish line. I looked up, seeing my wind light, so I gave him my fist pump. And next thing I know, there's a dragster in front of me. And it happened so fast that, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just a good thing he was far enough ahead of me that he cleared me when he came over, and I was slowing down enough that there was never going to be any contact. So it happens so fast you can't be scared about it. It was an unfortunate incident. Nobody got hurt. Everybody's still good. You know, things happen.
And going from that to being, I believe, 14 on the tree, how do you clear your mind in order to be able to win something like this, especially after that?
Once it was over and down there, and I gave Ben a thumbs up, and he's like, I don't know, he gave me a thumbs up. It was over. I forgot about it, you know. If you know me and the history of this car, we've had way more fun down there than that.
100%. Well, congratulations to your winner of the Battle of the Ages, Travis Smiley. Oh, no. Now, as the winner's circle pictures are being taken, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., no time trials, no box, round one, send you through the lanes. So I better be awake by like 7. Everybody that is not holding a camera, get in. The winner's circle have finally been completed at, it looks like, 10:19 p.m. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., first pair goes down the track, no box. Just be glad there's buybacks. Don't party too hard. Make sure you wake up on time. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
You already kind of like sign off for the night.